Hello, welcome. This is my car vlog, my not so morning car vlog today, because I don't have class today. So I do have work though. So I'm actually on my way to the gym before work. And so figured for consistency's sake I should still post a video, even though it's not gonna be in the morning. So I guess I'm kinda lying today. I apologize. I'm sorry. I know you guys really care. But yeah. And we have light today. Oh my god. Who knew? It's a little crazy, because yesterday was just so friggin' dark. But it's amazing what happens when you put, like, I don't know, 9 hours in between the two shots. So anyways, I'm off to workout. I've been having a tough time at the gym lately, and I know some of you probably could care less, but I guess that's the whole point of the show, right? Like, I'm just spitting my thoughts. I'm just bleh. So I've been having a tough time at the gym, and it's not with other people, it's not with, like, finding time. It's with my workouts, and it's kind of bothering me because I finally hit a plateau. Like, I stopped just that. Yeah, that's about right. I stopped improving, and I don't want to say that, like, I stopped improving, because going there so much, but like I hit a plateau, and it basically, if you're a little loose on the term, it basically means that I just kind of, like, I leveled out, I hit a ceiling. And so I was talking to a friend of mine about what I should do, and he's like, just do more. And I don't have enough time to go to the gym 3 times a day or something. He's like, no, do a lot more at the gym while you're there. Like, don't rest. Like, don't give your body that downtime to recover. Keep pushing it. And so that's what I've been doing, and I started pushing myself on Monday, and yesterday was shoulders day, and it hurts a lot. And so I think I'm heading in the right direction. But anyways, that's enough of that. What's going on today? Today is October 22nd. So what's happening? I work tonight from about 5 to 11 at school. So that is a long shift. But it's a good shift. A lot of stuff gets done, and people are nice that I work with. What's going on in the world? Ebola's going on. That's right. So I haven't been following Ebola probably as much as I should. I don't want to call it an outbreak, but the one person who got diagnosed with it in Texas, that guy, pretty sure he died. And I'm pretty sure the nurse that was treating him, I don't want to be held for accountability, or like credibility, actually, because I'm trying to remember these stories, because they're not new, they're not like within the week, they're like maybe a week old. And so I'm pretty sure the nurse that treated him had it, but wasn't showing any symptoms, and was cleared to fly on a plane to Cleveland, and so now she has it in Cleveland. And it's like the CDC, the guys in charge of, well, preventing this, totally let it happen. Like, she called the CDC and said, hey, I came in contact with him. I was wearing all the proper equipment, which I guess she wasn't because she got it. And just, they were talking about, I read the article of how, like, the procedures and steps she went through to get cleared to fly on the plane. And it was a commercial plane. It wasn't, like, small, or, like, there were plenty of people on it. And so it's not, I don't think it's worth being scared about yet. Because, I say yet because there's always that possibility that, hey, maybe this is it. I don't know. I don't really know what I think about it. I mean, clearly the CDC messed up, because why would you let anybody that treated the patient that died from Ebola, why would you let them go anywhere other than to stay at the hospital? Or I shouldn't say stay at the hospital, because that's got to be pretty dreary, but just keep them, I don't know, don't let them fly. Anyways, and then later after that, the CDC claimed that they weren't, it was either that they weren't or America wasn't going to bode well. They weren't prepared for an outbreak of any kind, to quarantine it or anything like that. And so it just goes to show you how important procedures are. And it goes for work too, because like at the job that I have, like we have certain procedures that we need to go through, and like we need, like, even though they may be mundane and they may feel unnecessary at times, like that you need to, like, these rules are set down in place because they ultimately give you a close to, I want to say, I don't want to give a distinct percentage, but I want to say they give you they give you a really good chance of getting through whatever's happening, or coming to a solution, or finding the problem, or preventing it from happening again. So it's just interesting to read about and watch, witness happen. And so I'm going to Columbus this weekend. So hopefully I don't catch Ebola. But the weekend after that, I'm going to Denver, and I'm flying out of Cleveland. So it's a little disconcerting, but I'm not terribly worried. I think it'll be I'll be fine. Me and my girlfriend will be fine, Michelle. But yeah, I don't think there's anything to really fret about at the time being, until they start shutting down. Like airplane travel and stuff like that. I don't feel like it's worth worrying about. And I feel like if they ever started doing that, then that's a sign to really start putting yourself in a bubble and just saran wrapping your house. But yeah, I don't think Ebola's too big a deal, not just yet. Everybody's been making the jokes, like more people have been married to Kim Kardashian than have died from Ebola, or Taylor Swift has broken up with more boyfriends than Ebola has killed. So while I think those jokes are funny, and I do agree with them, I feel like it's a little too ignorant to just push it off to the side and say it's nothing. Because, I mean, it's definitely here. Not in Rochester, but it's definitely, like, it definitely exists. So what's to say that it won't, I don't know, mutate and grow into something unprecedented? This could just be the sign of the zombie apocalypse. Just saying, probably gonna happen. I don't know when, but it probably will. And that, everyone gives me flag. It's like, oh, zombie apocalypse isn't gonna happen. It's totally gonna happen. And everyone's gonna think, oh no, he was right. Should have listened to Marco. Zombie apocalypse, folks. I don't have a plan, or at least I used to have a plan. There's a Sam's Club and a Walmart relatively close to each other where I live. And so I remember a friend telling me this. I don't remember who it was. But we go to Walmart first and get the guns. And then we go to Sam's Club and just hole up there. So and so that way we have all the food we need, all the supplies we need. We have the guns to hold off the zombies. I'm just saying, it was a pretty solid idea and it made a lot of sense. It had a lot of good key points. Granted, there were some factors, but like, I'm gonna segue this into talking about The Walking Dead. We're going from Ebola to zombies to The Walking Dead. Do you like that? Do you like that? That's friggin' that flow is just perfect. So The Walking Dead, I used to watch it. I don't watch it anymore. I watched the first season because I was like, yes, zombies are getting the airtime they deserve. Zombies are gonna be a thing. People just underestimate the reality of what zombies will be. Anyways, so The Walking Dead, I watched the first season. It was good. The first season was good, but I couldn't stand the drama, and I still can't. Like, I understand that some issues are unavoidable, because I mean everyone starts getting stressed out, and like there will obviously be conflict if this were a real situation. But I felt that it was just it became a soap opera in a sense, where they killed zombies. So I'm not terribly a fan of that. What and at the beginning when it's like the first episode, he gets stuck under a horse, and the zombies are eating the horse and not him. I think I'm not sure, because I don't remember. It was a long time ago, but I just remembered how absurd that was. Like, he should have died right then and there. Like, there's no two ways about it. Yeah, I feel like everybody would have been, realistically, I'm talking realistically about zombies because they are going to happen. that people people would be looking out for each other more. Like it would, like the focus would be more on not so much self-preservation as much as it is the preservation of everybody else. And so it's just kind of like, I don't know. I tried. I really did. I know it's in whatever season it is now, and people still love it, but I tried. I gave it my best. So, just feel like it gives a misrepresentation of what the zombie apocalypse will be, and that is my crappy basis for not watching the show, because I'm so much higher above The Walking Dead. These people are making a butt ton of money. Excuse me. I'm trying to think of what else. Oh, speaking of bad movies with zombies in it, DayZ was terrible. That was one of the worst depictions of zombies I had ever seen. Because it wasn't. It took parts of the book and just kind of twisted them to the whichever way would work. And I know that's usually what movies do, but oh my god, that killed me. Because the book was great. The book was separated, it wasn't by chapters, it was by interviews. And this journalist would interview people that had gone through the zombie apocalypse and found some way to get through it or whatever they did. And it's just, oh man. At first, the layout was really awkward and it threw me off guard. And it took me a little while to understand what was going on. But they hit all kinds of life and like all different effects it had, like psychological effects. Like people were breaking down and tried to act like zombies, even though they weren't bit, and they would get killed because people would mistake them for zombies, or zombies would eat them. And it was just really like, it was really interesting. It was talking about how this group of people went up to the northern parts of Canada to hide from the zombies, and how they started turning on each other once supplies started running out, and it like got really intense because once the cold winter ended, the zombies started. They kept coming. Like, even though they were frozen, they were still there. It was really interesting. And the person he was interviewing was one of those people that did go up north during the winter to get away from the zombies. And what they were like, as he was interviewing this woman, I think it was a woman, they were killing zombies that were frozen in the snow. And it was just like, what? Like they were on cleanup. They were on zombie cleanup. It was really cool. So yeah, that's my spiel on Ebola and zombies. Wonder if those were interesting enough topics for today. I hope so. So again, I apologize for yesterday's video. I'm not sure how many people actually watch it or listen to it in comparison, but I figured it might be good to just stay consistent and keep it canon. Don't know why I'm yawning. Alright, well, thank you very much. Have a nice day. I will see you tomorrow morning.